Alright, BobalosRex here, and a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and everything to everybody. But, it's been a rough Christmas for me, which is why this is late. Lady, why are you standing this? We got some vaults to do, we got some news to do. Let's get it. Cool. Sweet. I now got the heroic helm. Good for me. There we go. I am feeling lucky with that vault. Just with the vault. Alright. Let's get on my dragon, see how he's doing. Alright, let's see how big boy... how he goes. We killed the last boss. Is he even getting a really good vault? Not even an heroic, that's right. Alright, yeah, we're done. We're pretty much done. We're pretty much done this season. So that's it. Next few vault, I'm gonna get some vaults, but they're not really gonna be raid vaults, at least for the next couple of weeks, because I ain't do pub raids. I'm not saying they're bad either. It's not something I do. So vaults are done. Let's get on to the weeklies. So what weeklies we got? We got Sparks of War in the Ringing Deeps, if you want to get some bloody tokens. Bloody token gear is still kind of good, but Siren Isle gearing is better. Arena Skirmishes is the weekly. Alright. We also have Time Walkers up because the anniversary, so you can do... I think at a certain point, we gotta have time walking every week permanently, because... And then maybe PvPers can get some real events themselves, you know? I mean, the Brawl is kind of an event. But let's get to it. So, we got Priory of the Sacred Flame is the Dungeon Weekly if you're trying to get that extra rep. The main new weekly this week is Delves. Delves related. Archives was last week. World Souls the week before. I do like how they backlogged the 3+. I hope that continues forward forever with the weeklies. Like, you can have 3 weeks worth of weeklies backlogged for you. If only, like, other rewards backlogged for you, like maybe from theaters or something, that'd be cool. Enough blabbing though. So, more arenas for the weeklies. Rated arenas, if you want to do that. And then arena... Oh my god. They really want you to do arena skirmishes. They really want you to do them. So, what's next? Well, speaking of PvP, we got South Shore and Terran Mills up. Korax Revenge is up. You know, solo queue. I really wanted to get into it. I don't know. It's been a rough year. I think that's what it is. I'm chalking up to it's a rough year. Alright. You may want to finish up your seasonal stuff. This is about the time. We got maybe a month and a half left. Maybe 2. Maybe closer to 2. I think it's going to be in February, but it is late February, so basically 2 months away. Finish up your stuff. Finish up your Delve stuff. With the ring stuff fixed. You can get most of the gems. I think some of the gems are on the vendors, and they just added them to the vendor without letting you know that they were there. So, you may want to check that. Alright. What world boss is up this week is Kordek. Right up here in the Isle of Dorn. Alright. Event-wise, we got the anniversary event. Still ongoing. We got 1 week left of the trading post, so you want to get that done. 2 weeks of the anniversary event. A week and a bit for Winter Veil, so make sure you're doing Winter Veil. And the Hound should be up this week, actually. So we are looking at a Hound week. So in the Maw, the Hounds are up. If you want to go hit up the Maw. But Molly is not up. So, there you go. And then Winter Veil presents right now in Ogremar and Ironforge at the Great Father Winter, and I will just show y'all where. So in Ogremar, it's right here, smack dab in the middle of the Valley of Strength. You can actually take the sleigh ride right to where you need to go from Dornogal. Alright, and then it's right here in the Commons in Ironforge. Alright, so you pick up your presents. Like I said, all the citrines are available. Finish your trading posts, finish Winter Veil, finish your anniversary goals now. I heard we got a present of a bunch of these celebration tokens, so you may be saying, I don't care, I got all the token stuff. Turn it into Time War badges. I'm turning mine into Time War badges because we got more mounts to get next week. I believe next week. No, the week after. All I know is we're gonna have a bunch of new time walking mounts that we're gonna want to get. So, Time War badges are good. You can get your new ring upgrade this week. You can bump it up to 645 this week. Time gated quests, woohoo! And that's kind of all the news that I got for retail. Well, you know, it's kind of a chill week. We're kind of in the interim. Everyone's off for the holidays. Everyone's celebrating. You know, it's a very chill winter week, for sure. Season of Discovery Phase 7 data mining happened this week. AQ has been live. Phase 6 is ongoing. But they've been data mining and testing Phase 7. So if you want spoilers, you can look into all that. Classic. Kata is just still Kata Firelands. I don't know how they're doing there. But maybe Mop will... I think Mop will be fine. We'll have to see. And then Fresh is doing what it's doing. Molten Core, Hardcore Deaths, Only Things, all that. I think that's cool. Me and Cheese kind of wanted to get back. We kind of still do want to get back. It's just... we got a lot going on. Hopefully next year, at the start of next year, we'll be back to our projects, hopefully. And then 11.1 PTR, data mining. PTR is next year, but the data mining has started because it's there. So I'll be all over that as soon as that's up. So maybe next week, as soon as next week, this PTR could hit, and it's probably going to hit next week. You know what I'm thinking? It's going to hit next week. So PTR 11.1 Goblin stuff next week. I'm going to be driving around. I'm going to be all over that. And then they also announced Hunter pet specs will be choosable again. So you'll be able to use whatever pet you want and pick the spec for it. I think it's because they're doing that divide between marksmen. Because they're changing marksman to not have a pet. So now they're just giving a bunch of tools to Beastmaster, and they're changing Pack Leader to be Rexar themed. I think that's cool. So that'll be cool to check out for hunters. But there's a lot more data mining stuff. I got other videos on it. I really got to check it out, and then we're going to get some good news then when we can actually test it. And then Hearthstone, it's the last week of Bob's event. So finish that up. That's basically Winter Veil. I don't know if they're going to do more. It's still winter, technically. So then it's the last week of the season, you know, for Hearthstone. So finish up, get your ranks, get your packs or whatever. Every week I'm like, mini set, mini set, mini set. I mean, we're getting it in January. They got to announce something soon. So maybe next week. I don't know. Not when it's coming out. It's coming out in January, I think they said. Maybe close? I don't know. I forgot at this point. You know. Hearthstone's been feeling kind of eh. I've been enjoying certain decks and then not enjoying others. Or I don't know how I feel about the meta. I'm torn on the meta with Hearthstone. Diablo 4, the Christmas event is still ongoing. People have had... I don't know how to feel about the Diablo event. Some people have been saying the Goblin one's bad. I gotta actually check it out. So, I'm gonna check it out. I know you can hop on and get free rewards, so you're gonna want to hop on Diablo 4 if you have it and get your free stuff. If you never played Diablo 4, it's on sale, but that's up to you. You know? They are doing that crossover. If you buy Diablo, you get the Diablo anniversary stuff in WoW. So if that mattered to you, now would be the time. Then Overwatch has some Twitch drops ongoing. Winter Wonderland is ongoing, Season 14, Avatar X Overwatch. Get that while you can. And then Rumble just dropped the Ogrim Doomhammer. He's out. I've been having fun with him. And then that event's ongoing, giving a lot of good free stuff. Just a little something to do each day is how I play it for free. And then there's gonna be some Mountaineer thing and a new season starting soon. So, you know, it is what it is. Me and Cheese are in our own guild on Rumble, and we actually finished something, so that was good. But yeah, it's actually just been a rough week for us. I'm gonna try to finish out the year, a video a day, try to keep up that, and then going forward into next year, I am gonna have a video for the end of the year talking about my plans. And of course, since it'll be the last day of the year, I'll have my transmog competition. Again, if you want to join that, there's the announcement video for the December transmog competition. You should watch that. That shows everything about it. If you want a link to it, comment and I'll put a link to it. But yeah, that will be on the 31st. I'm not probably doing the Game Awards. I had the Bob Awards last year. That was a lot. With everything going on, I can't produce that again. And even the music had an issue, so I'll have to figure out something. But I will have a video talking about Bob stuff going into the year. And I'm going to talk about my favorite games of the year just a little bit and some other stuff. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Again, at the end of this one, I want to announce if any of y'all still need the Hate Forged Fell Cycle, this mount. If any of y'all need this mount, let me know. And I want to try to figure out how to get you this mount. If I gotta message you in game, on Discord, or whatever, I want to try to get you a code. If you still need it, I can get a couple. So just let me know. Especially if you stuck around. Hope y'all have a good rest of your year. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.